I didn't lend my sister-in-law money after she got the house that was supposed to be shared. So my husband's dad died 2 years ago and left behind this house that was worth like $180K. The will said it should be split equally between my husband Jake and his sister Emma. Pretty straightforward, right? Wrong. Emma immediately started acting weird about it. She kept saying stuff like, well, I lived here longer, and dad always said I took better care of the place, which was total garbage because she moved out when she was 19 and only came back when she needed money or got kicked out of apartments. Jake wanted to sell the house and split the money 50-50. Made perfect sense to me. We could use that $90K for a down payment on our own place, instead of renting this crappy duplex where the neighbors blast music until 3 a.m. every weekend. But Emma had other plans. She hired some lawyer and claimed the house needed extensive repairs before it could be sold. She got 3 estimates that all came back saying the house needed like $60K worth of work. New roof, new plumbing, foundation issues, the whole 9 yards. Jake felt bad because he didn't want to deal with the legal mess, so he agreed to let Emma buy out his half for $90K. She said she'd fix everything up and live there with her boyfriend Tyler. Here's where it gets interesting. The day after the paperwork went through, I drove by the house to grab some stuff Jake had left in the garage. Emma's car was there along with a moving truck, but I also saw 2 guys in business suits with clipboards walking around the property. I parked across the street and watched for like 20 minutes. These guys were clearly real estate agents or appraisers. They were taking pictures, measuring stuff, and one of them was on his phone saying things like, yeah, it's in great condition, and we could list it next week. That evening, Jake got a call from his cousin who lives a few blocks away. She said Emma had a for sale sign in the yard and was asking $220K, not $180K like the original appraisal, not even $120K after the supposed repairs, $220,000. Jake was pissed but not surprised. Emma had basically scammed him out of $40K by lying about the repairs and then immediately flipping the house. But here's the thing, there wasn't really anything he could do about it legally. The buyout paperwork was already signed. Fast forward to last month. Emma calls Jake crying about how she needs $8K for some emergency. Her boyfriend Tyler apparently crashed his car and they need money to fix it so he can get to work. She's begging Jake to lend her the money and saying she'll pay it back in 3 months. Jake actually felt bad for her until I reminded him about the house situation. I told him she made an extra $40K by lying to us, and now she wants us to bail her out when she has money problems? No way. Emma kept calling and texting for weeks. She even showed up at our apartment one night around 10 p.m. crying and saying Tyler might leave her if they can't fix the car. I answered the door and told her Jake wasn't home, which was a lie. He was literally sitting on the couch eating cereal and watching Netflix. She started getting nasty after that, sending texts calling me names and saying I was turning Jake against his own family. She told everyone at Thanksgiving that I was controlling and manipulative. Her mom even pulled me aside and said I should think about what's best for the family. The funny part is Emma ended up selling that house 3 months later for $235K. She posted pictures on Facebook of her and Tyler at some expensive restaurant celebrating their real estate success. So she definitely didn't need our $8K. Tyler ended up leaving her anyway about 2 weeks after she sold the house. Apparently he found out she'd been lying about a bunch of other stuff too.